Hey guys, it's Amanda here. I wanted to offer a little bit of travel yoga, or at least like bus, train, and or plane yoga for you. I am using my rocking chair because it has armrests. Of course, if you're on a plane, it's probably a little bit more snug. There's not usually a lot of room unless you fly first class, which I never have. So I'm usually in coach, but I was just flying to Hawaii there and back, and it's a long flight. And you know, I was inspired to try to find out what yoga asana poses I could do to kind of loosen things up as you're sitting for so long. It was a 12-hour broken into 2 6-hour trips, so it was pretty intense. But anyways, I wanted to share some inspiration for when you're sitting a long time. Of course, the first thing is to get up and walk around as much as you can, as you're able, even just for bathroom breaks. Sometimes you can't if there's a lot of turbulence on the flight, which we actually had a good deal of, so I didn't get up too much. That night I was sleeping because it was a red eye. But some other things that you can do, a simple one, of course, if you're in the middle seat, you don't have a lot of elbow room for your neighbors, but you can even hold on to one knee, maybe pull it up any amount, and just do small little circles. This can kind of warm up the hip joint and just bring a little bit more, you know, awareness and life back in to the leg muscle, the hip flexor a little bit. Maybe you're able to draw it up even more, drawing it up as high as you can and just kind of rocking it back and forth. You don't have to do big movements because you don't have a lot of room, but it can, again, just bring some circulation into the limb. And then the other side, again, just rocking back and forth. Of course, your arms are getting a little bit of some movement as well, some circulation. And trying to keep a straight spine, shoulders rolled back and down. So trying to keep your mountain pose or Tadasana style upper body. And just small little circles back and forth. Again, pulling it up to your chest as high as you're able, keeping your shoulders rolled back and down and your rest of your spine elongated. And then I was finding a twist feels really, really nice. So simplest way is to grab the outside of your knee here with the opposite hand, and then either use hand rest, or maybe you can reach back behind you and just kind of open up the heart off to the side. So just like we were doing before, you want to keep the spine elongated, shoulders over hips, trying to keep that sort of Tadasana piece while you're just opening up the heart, giving yourself a nice ringing out through the middle. This is really great for increasing energy and blood flow. You can allow the neck to slowly turn towards the back of your seat if you want, or if it's a little stiff, you can just say hi to your neighbor, or not. I just closed my eyes so I didn't have to talk to anyone. I'm an introvert like that. And then same thing, we'll just swap sides. So opposite hand to outer side of the knee. Maybe you grab the armrest, maybe you just reach behind you. Either way, you're just twisting the heart open to the opposite side, trying to keep the shoulder rolled back and down. Noticing if you're hunching forward, trying to keep those shoulders over hips. And just wringing out the opposite side here. Now this next one will only be if you're perhaps at an aisle seat or you have short arms, but if you're in the middle or by the window on a plane or bus or train and you can't get up, chances are you're going to hit the ceiling if you allow the arms to come up straight overhead. But if you're in the aisle seat like I was, you can reach those arms up overhead, and again, just imagine you're in mountain pose, you're reaching those fingertips straight on up, the thumbs are reaching back behind you, you're keeping those arms as straight as possible, and you're just breathing easy. Noticing if your shoulders are scrunching up into your ears, rolling them back and down. Trying not to puff out your ribs, drawing them in and up, allowing the abdominals to get a little work here. Notice if you're jutting your chin out, you can draw it back over your shoulders and just reaching up with fingertips, back with thumbs, getting some circulation to get increasing energy, and then allowing this to come on back down. And then the final piece I thought was really helpful is to kind of do some mini cat and cow movements, either with the help of your knees, or you can just extend your arms out straight. So the knees version is just to kind of press into them and press back. So you're rounding the shoulders, you're dropping your chin to your chest, just kind of rounding things out here. Maybe you round all the way into your chair. Maybe you can tuck the pelvis under, just kind of rounding. And then the reverse, you're drawing your heart through your arms, you're arching the back, extending the sit bones back behind you in your seat, and you're opening your heart. Maybe you lift the head a little bit, Breathing easy, feeling the stretch across the front of your body. Again, drawing those shoulders back and down, opening the heart, and then reversing, just rounding out, dropping the head any amount, holding onto those knees rather, and then again opening up. So sort of like the seated cat and cow. Breathing easy. Another one that I had the space to do was just to clasp the palms, flip them inside out, and press out this way, rounding the back, drawing the head down, and then same thing, opening up the heart, drawing the shoulders back. A little bit of movement here, similar to that cat and cow. Really simple postures and movements, but it can be really enlivening when you are stuck on a vehicle of some sort getting you from point A to point B. So I hope those were inspiring to you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. But if you have any vacations coming up anytime soon, please, please, please utilize some of these movements, these postures. Get yourself moving when you're on these long treks, and you'll feel so much better. All right, thanks, guys.